Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of your Daily Dose. Today on the channel, we finally got ourselves a semi-updated arms race, so that's going to be excited. We're going to be jumping into that, but if you are new or visiting to the channel, make sure you hit that like, you hit that subscribe, and of course that notification button to stay up to date with all of the Dynasty Origins Pioneers video. I still think it's Dynasty Scrolls. Deep in my soul, I do. Hopefully everyone managed to complete all of these side quests, because as you can see, you can't do them. Realistically speaking, there's not a great deal of value to be had in this festival, but at the same time, it's like, they're going to give you free stuff, so just do it. Just do it. Hopefully you manage to grab your gourds as well, because of course they are pretty damn cool. If you don't know, you do have until the end of today to spend your currency. What would I recommend? Whatever really fits your account. If you really have no idea, just grab these, because it does have some of the more, I guess, well-used legendary beasts, being Karkadan's Heaven's Dragon, and of course the Huangji. I would recommend this as your first legendary beast if you are curious about that. And you can build some weapons, and of course you can get some Generation 5 heroes of the legendary variety. Just be mindful though that the game is literally throwing legendary heroes at you for free, so don't stress too much about those ones. Another great thing to buy will be this one. So pretty much those selection chests are what I would be focusing on. However, jumping straight into it, arms race is upon us yet again. Go figure. I feel like there's a lot of things that have been added, which is fantastic, but at the same time, it's like there could be other things that I was expecting. Unfortunately, the developer team has not decided to go with it, and that kind of sucks because a lot of the community is sick and tired of that. I personally am a little bit fed up with not being able to make some advancements on the account. So I do know that many free-to-plays also don't like that as well. And of course, justifiably, if they give everything at the same time, it means that nobody wants to spend any money. So it's a little bit of a catch-22, but at the same time, you can pretty much get your Generation 3 weapons here. So that's fantastic if you need to finish them off. You are able to actually start to build towards your Mythic sets, which is another great investment. Huangji, these ones are out. This is pretty new. I don't think that before you could actually get Divine Beast Shards, so they did add that. So of course, if you want to build Pixiu up, or you want to build Thunder Pony, you can go ahead and do that as well. They have added, like I said, a lot of things, but what I'm really looking forward to, and what I really feel like the whole community is looking forward to, is the Mythic tactics, because the Mythic tactics are huge. When I talk about huge, I mean like billions upon billions of power just from Mythic Tactics alone. So I feel like a lot of people want to get that. Now, granted, it's probably going to be like 25 of the gold merit badges for 5 shards, so it's going to be ridiculously expensive. But at the same time, it is very, very necessary to build them. Sadly, we can't build those ones because they're not available. Another thing is the Nether Feather is out, but you do need 4 shards to complete a full one. So for those that are wailing hard and don't manage to get the full feathers, or just pretty much have so many gold merit badges that they want to advance their wings, you can go ahead and do that. Interestingly enough, you can now buy 2 Thunderfire feathers. So that's not too bad. You actually buy 2 Thunderfire feathers instead of 1, which means that you can start to build towards getting to the Nether Feather region. If anyone is curious, I believe, and if I'm not mistaken, it is probably, I think you need Nether Feathers around Inferno. Is it Inferno or is it this one? No, it's Inferno. Okay. So you can pretty much just keep buying, if you do want to do this, by the way, it's not mandatory, but if you want to keep buying the legendary Thunder Feather shards and creating your Thunder Feathers, basically you'll be able to keep upgrading your tiers a little bit quicker, because of course you can buy 2 of them every single event, and that means that you have a little bit more wiggle room. But at the same time, eventually you'll have to start to buy these Nether Feathers, and as you can see, every single one of these wings has 2 tiers, which means it is ridiculously expensive, but they do get pretty damn cool. Like, I feel like there's another wing set. Where is it? This one, Burning Inferno. Look how insanely cool that looks. But let's be honest, nobody's getting that except for the super duper Megalodon. I don't even know. King Megalodon tiers will probably have those ones. I don't even think Megalodons can reach that. I feel like you have to be Godzilla tier to be able to afford some of those ones on the accounts. And certainly there are a couple of 2 trillion accounts rolling around in the Asian server for those that are curious. We might actually be able to see one in a second. Um, Here's 1 trillion. Who's the one that I saw? I swear I saw a 2 trillion account. Is it in Siege? Let's go have a look. Let me have a look. A 2 trillion account. Is it Franco's got 2 trillion? Yeah, he's got 2 trillion. AK, I think, has 2. Yep, he's got 2 trillion. And I think it goes down from there. But we do have a couple of 2 trillion accounts rolling around. And I don't even think they have that. Actually, he does. Oh, he does. So he actually has the wing set. And he's got the wing set too. That's crazy. That's pure insanity. They're the Megalodons, they're the kings, they're the Godzillas of the game at the moment. But like I said, unless you want to have a literal mortgage on a house to afford that, probably not going to happen. But at the same time, you will be able to grind these out eventually. Is it worth it? Absolutely. Not going to lie. It really is. But at the same time, I feel like a lot of players will just focus on things that they feel like will give them a little bit of a substantial boost without investing a ridiculous amount of gold merit badges. Would I personally recommend going for this? Yes and no. There are some limitations, but if you are very, very close to finishing off one of your, I guess, legendary, or sort of say mythic beasts, let me have a look to see if I might even be in that boat for this account. I might actually be in that boat. All right, no, I'm not. I thought maybe I was on this account. It's probably another one. I thought I was close to being able to get Thunder Beast, which would have been nice to get him to 4-star. But it looks like I might not be. It might not be this account that actually has it, unfortunately. Ah, dang it. Oh well, doesn't matter. I'll just wait for the next couple of billionaire events. I will be saving up those tokens for the bull that will be appearing. Maybe he's actually in the index. Don't mind me. Just nope, it's not. It's not yet in the index, which means it's potentially going to be out in the next. I want to call them celebrate festivals, but are they really celebrate festivals anymore? Yeah, they are. I guess they're called Celebrate Festivals. It's probably going to be in the next Celebrate Festival, which is fine, but it is what it is. So, next on the agenda is going to talk a little bit about these mythic charms. I don't feel like they're, I don't feel like they're versatile enough. It's just pretty much a stun chance with the highest attack target for 1 round, 50% chance to deal 300% extra combo damage, and of course, there's a damage reduction. But really, it's not that fantastic when you think about it, because by the time you've actually done it, pretty much most of the front row have already done their ultimate, so it's a little bit of a waste with the attack reduction. But anyway, or the stun chance, I should say, deals combo damage to front row enemies, ignores heroes' defense, reduces their attack and defense by 10%. This is almost like the switch up of the original G1 charms, which is going to be this one. It's almost the switch up because this one gives the back row damage increase, whereas this one gives the front row damage increase, or decrease, I should say. But also, it's just is what it is, right? When taking target HP damage below 50%, you do extra damage and reduce all enemy damage reduction by 50% for 2 rounds. Kind of a bit of a waste. I'm not going to lie. I don't feel like this is something that I would want to pursue. I think the only real reason is because eventually you'll just be able to unlock all the other things like 3% and all that sort of stuff. I'm passing. I'm going to pass on that one. I don't think I want to be building it on this account. In fact, I didn't really build the Generation 3 ones either. I'm just going to wait for the Generation 5 charms to come out because that is when the magic happens. Now, moving along. Outfits. Outfits got better, all right? Because they finally released the outfits. And I have to say, right, excuse me 1 second. I have to say, when they do release the outfits, people get a little bit more excited, because it means that they can, change their characters' looks, and they look pretty badass. So we are going to go ahead and buy Devilish Feathers. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. It looks pretty badass. I do quite like it. And of course, that means that you do get the plus 5%. What I will say is that, yeah, it is definitely worth it. Sorry, plus 7% all statistics. So definitely worth it. You can go ahead and buy these if you want to. You don't necessarily have to, but at the same time, it's like, you will get some pretty cool things. Like Zhao Shi, I mean, I kind of want to buy you too because I'm using you at the moment. I have to think about that. I might have to save that for the transformation event. I have to think about that too. Of course, last but not least, make sure that you are spending your gold to get your gold flags. Kind of important, little bit of a no-brainer, but at the same time, it's like you get 50 gold merit badges every single event. 5k gold isn't that much. You will be able to accumulate it during the event itself. Just be mindful that you will need to actually participate and be in a legion that's active in order to get on the leaderboard. I don't think they did any adjustments to the rewards, but let's have a look. They did. Alrighty then. So they actually did do some adjustments. So if you do come in the top 8 rank, you get 1. If you come in the top 5, you get 2. Top 3, you get 3 of these shards, which is fantastic. Pretty much means that everyone can get to the level before the nether feathers, which is great. And I want to say they did the adjustments here too. So they're giving you 3 of these selection chests as well. Sadly, they're not giving you 2 full feathers because that would just be way too much. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, very expensive to get there. If you're curious, you need to get 500 troops minimum to land on the server bracket. And that goes away in 2 days or 1 day and 14 hours if you are paying attention. And the cross server starts up for 1 whole day. You need to get 2,000 troops to get on the cross server. So it's definitely a whale event. But yes, pretty much I feel like a lot of players are going to start to push to get into the top 5 just to get those additional awards. And it is important. The reason why is because I feel like I need to do this for this account because these are ugly wings. But if I do upgrade my wings to this one, so I should be at tier 2. I believe I am at tier 2, so I need to get 1 Thunderfire Feather. That will give me an extra 5% damage and 5% damage reduction. So 5%, you're probably like, PB, it's not that much, but it really is in the grand scheme of things, particularly for PvP. It really is quite a, I want to say it is quite big. It is quite big. But anyway, what we should probably do is get ourselves to the 200 billion mark. How are we going to do that? Let me think about it. Let's go into arms race. Let's go to the shop. What do I want to do next? So I've got 130 of those. I probably would just keep saving them up and potentially grab the next outfit, because why not? Gold sale, can I buy anything here? I don't need to buy anything here. I think I need to buy some of these, and I need to buy some training pills. So that should be okay. When in doubt, I recommend just grabbing accessory stones and training pills. I think potentially I need to buy a bucket load of these freaking advanced engraving crystals, but I don't know just yet. Can I actually get the mythic stones? Yeah, I might need to buy those too. That's kind of the juggling effect. Once you get to a certain level in the game, you kind of need to juggle things a little bit more. Let's go ahead and just train these ones out. It should get us over to 200 billion. Oh, so close. All right, so what we need to do is we need to go to you, and we will mythicize you. I don't think we can get you to mythic. I think I'm still 1 tier below. Yes, but 1 second. Max level. I got a refine to level 12. Level 12, he says. Wowzers. All right, well, let's see what I need for you. So how many of you? I need Prime Minister seals. All right, there we go. Well, I think I've got like a bucket load of you somewhere lying around. I do. Prime Minister seals, let's grab you out. We'll just grab 27 because why not? Doesn't really make too much of a difference at this stage of the game. Let's go ahead and refine you up. Let's get you 1 more level. I'd say I probably need to get you to rank 15 a little bit later on anyway, so it's not a bad thing. We'll get you up 1 more level, then we'll mythicize you, and boom, we should get some attack, right? Yes, 50% attack. I'll take that. There we go. 200 billion on the nose. We will still, of course, be going and pushing you up to Mythic eventually. But 200 billion. Yay us. Not bad, not bad. Took us a little while to get there, but we finally did. Hopefully you've enjoyed that video thus far. If you have any questions, hit us up in the comment section down below. Catch me on Facebook. And of course, if you want to join our Discord community, it is in the link in the description box below. Don't be afraid. Say hello. Ask some questions there. But until next time, have a great day.